Good evening, everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Vaiti from Kiran Advisors. Welcome to the virtual roadshow of Shivashrit Foods Limited. Today, we will provide a brief overview of the company and its innovative business model. Shivashrit Foods Limited is one of the leading manufacturers, suppliers, and exporters of premium grade potato flakes. The company operates a dedicated processing facility focused on producing high quality potato flakes used in ready to eat meals, snack foods, and processed products. The company sells its products to industrial clients in the food and snacks industry, both domestically and internationally. From management team, we have Mr. Nishant Singhal, Managing Director, and Mr. Mahmood Khan, Advisor to the company. Good evening, Nishant sir. Good evening, Mahmood sir. Welcome.
Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening, everybody. So, Mr. Nishant
From
Singhal is.
yes, sir. From Alpha Capital Advisors Private Limited, we have CA Sushil Gupta and Mr. Pradeep Saman.
Good evening.
Good evening, Pradeep sir. Good evening, Sushil sir. Welcome. So now I hand over to Nishant sir to tell us
Good
the
evening,
journey
everyone.
of the.
Very good evening, everyone.
Good
Over
evening,
to you,
everybody.
Nishant.
Good evening, everyone. So, our company incorporated in 2017, and 2018 we have decided to go for potato processing plant. So we ordered a potato flakes manufacturing plant from the Netherlands. Then we have imported, and in fact, we are the first company who have done the production in 1 year. So from 2018, the journey started. So we have started producing a 14 metric ton per day, and till now we are producing 28 metric ton per day. We are utilizing our capacity 100%, and right now we are supplying to most of the brand in India as well as exporting to 16 to 17 countries. My product is a potato flakes. Potato flakes is a ready to eat you can instant mashed potato. You can just add a water and it becomes a potato. And it is widely you can say it's a raw material to the namkeen and snack manufacturer unit like Haldiram, Balaji, ITC, Diamond, and many more brand, and we are supplying to almost all the brands in India. As you can see, ready to eat snacks demand is growing day by day. Lots of cafes and chains are opening and in the metro to second tier city and third tier city now. So demand is a huge. So that's why we have planned for expansion our capacity from 28 metric ton to 82 metric ton per day. And this is our focus. First, we are catering cover up the B2B segment, then we'll go for the retail. That would B2C. It's a product that it's insta potato. You can insta aloo. Just to add a water, it's become a potato. You can make a aloo paratha cutlet and many more. It is widely used in the bakery industry in the abroad as well as food processing industry. So this is our over, and we are doing 100%. We are utilizing 100% capacity, almost 100%
Most of the
capacity,
time.
most of the time capacity utilization. So that's all from me. The rest, Mahmood, I will take it on.
So, just to add a couple of more things, that reason that we decided to set up a factory there in that region is primarily because of that is one of the largest potato growing region of the country, and UP produces majority of the potato in our country. That region particularly consists of more growing crop. Uh, we since we decided, we started with a small capacity of 4,000, as Mr. Nishant explained, and then doubled our capacity in 2024. And when we realized that no, there is a huge opportunity as far as export is concerned, and domestic demand is also growing. What we realized that we are already booked for 8-9 months for our supplies to our buyers. So we decided to expand it further, and then export orders are also coming from various countries that is widely spread, like Middle Eastern to uh, countries from South American countries like Chile, Paraguay, Brazil, and we are continuously doing that. But we we uh, we are doing this capacity expansion considering the B2B primarily. But going forward, we what we've realized that there is a enough demand in retail segment. We did some sort of market research, as well as we found on all e-commerce platform the potato flakes are being quite, it's used by a lot of consumer for household item also. So we decided to push it in our retail market as well. So we launched a couple of months back. We launched our own product called Shri Ahar, and that is gaining momentum. I mean, that is there on e-commerce platform, and that is giving us better price margin as well. So as we are selling at B2B around 120, 125, and export 131 to up to 140, but retail market, I mean, you can check, it is at 350 to 500 rupees. It is selling in the market. So that's target. So going forward, I mean, our strategy is to take more export order rather than depending on existing, though there is a strong demand as far as our products are concerned. As I explained you before, that 7-8 months we are already booked for our supplies to our buyers. So it's become very challenging for us to maintain the production, having the capacity constraint.
Pradeep sir, I guess there is some network issue with them.
Susil, you can take it up actually.
Should we start the PPT?
Yeah, you can start the PPT actually. I think there's some network issue.
Okay,
I think there's
let's
some.
start with it.
Yeah, now it's on. Uh, Mehmud bhai, we are starting this PPT, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So, Mahmood sir, you can just explain the PPT in short and we'll switch the slides.
Yeah, as I told you that we started in 2017. That company was incorporated, but manufacturing started on 18, and uh, we started supplying to domestic giants like Haldiram, Bikaner, and then ITC,
Balaji.
Balaji, etc. And then we going forward, I mean, like we realized that there is enough demand in export. So we started catering around 3 years back, exploring export market, got tremendous response from various countries. So that is how, that's been journey. Just to give you more about potato flakes, if you have some idea about it. So potato flakes is like dehydrated potato, which
Go to the
is
next slide.
yeah.
Change the slide. Keep on changing the slides. Yeah.
So So our business model are consist of two. I mean, there are two important segment of our business model. One is B2B, as I explained you, that we do we supplies to all potato based namkeen manufacturer. Though there are other maida based other thing, but most of the namkeen manufacturers are using this like Punjabi tadka, Pringles, and aloo bhujia. All these are using our raw material. So that is a B2B supply and export as well. B2C, that is a segment which we have started, and then pushing it through online portal and digital marketing to get B2C segment as well. Next slide. So So as I explained, it consists of 100% potato, all nutrients of potato. It does not we do not add any preservative or any additive or through any chemical processing. So it is like natural dehydrated potato, and that is how we're getting all the approvals, including US FDA approval, because of that having exact nutritional value of potato. Next slide. So this is the processing chart, and just to highlight, in entire processing, whatever you see that on this entire supply, entire manufacturing process. So there is no human intervention except one part, which where there is a quality thing, which any rotten or any bad quality potato is also going, so that can be picked up, so that is manually being observed. Otherwise entire process is 100% automated. There is no human intervention at all, and that is how we are able to maintain quality, and there is no contagious thing which is there. Next slide. So this is journey, in fact. Just hold on. So as I explained you before, it was started with a small capacity, and then we expanded a couple of years back, and now we are expanding. Almost going to triple our capacity, considering the. I mean, if you see our, market reach, probably company of this size, it is practically impossible to have that kind of market reach as we have, be it not only in India, but that kind of geography we are able to cater. Next slide. So so this is entire supply chain flow. So what we do, we procure raw material at the time of harvesting season. So maybe starting from December. So we do some contract farming in that. So we give seed, fertilizer, and some advance to farmers to secure the crop produce. And then at the beginning of the crop season, we procure from the farmer at a almost pre-decided price. I mean, that is almost pre-decided. So that is how we are able to maintain our procurement at with decent price at the time of harvesting season. So raw material is being purchased, and then we keep it in cold storage, because we need to have a proper supply for 6-7 months in order to subject to any fluctuation we need to avoid, so that that risk we need to mitigate. So 70-80% of total probable consumption, that whatever will happen, that we try and preserve in our cold storage, and that is how we are able to fix price as well. And then that goes to the manufacturing process, and then that is being shipped to. So if you see, we do not have very long period of finished good inventory. So it is whatever we produce,
It
that is
almost nil. Nothing is. We do stock. Next slide.
Next slide.
These are manufacturing process. You can see only at the final stages. We are checking the final product only. This is an untouched product from the washing till the final product. You can see. Next slide.
So these are like different various usage of product. So be it domestic, and internationally, it is mostly used in bakery item, and other various like thickening of juice, and other usage also, like burger and sandwiches and etc. Domestically, it is, as I told you, in B2B segment, namkeen and everything. But the growing demand of fast food is also creating opportunity for us to have little more production to in fact what we are planning, that after this maybe there'll be enough demand to expand further. I mean, that is how we are anticipating. Next slide. So as you know, what we realized that since retail segment is picking up and there is a enough awareness in the market as far as this product is concerned, and in household also people are now giving preference to fast food and then ready to eat kind of item. And it is not something as to be compared with any market fast food, because that consists of a lot of preservative. I am talking about anything which can be readily made, readily cooked rather. So I know we are in better category, not to be precise, as a preservative based any fast food item. So anybody who wants to have some potato based food item to be cooked at home, so that is basic ingredient which can be kept at home. So when household are getting more used to this product, and that is how you can see that there is a demand increasing in this market. So that is why we are pushing it. So our target is to have at least 7-8% kind of total market share, as far as I'm talking about total sale. It will be of retail segment. Next slide. So this is the management, and Mr. Nishant Singhal is sitting with us. Mr. Prashant Singhal is the chairman and non-executive director, and consists of the family members who are running the company. Yeah, next. So this is journey which I have previously explained also. I don't know, over a period of time now we expanded once, set up in 18 and then expanded, and then now further going to triple our capacity. We are quite hopeful that we'll be able to not only achieve maximum capacity utilization, but able to cater little bigger market also. Next. You see, 100 crore company having that kind of market reach, it is commendable. I mean, like, so you can very well see that if even if you're producing 500 crore, 1000 crore, catering this kind of geography and a product like potato, it is very easy to to get absorbed. Yeah, next slide. So this is the future is very we are very optimistic, as I explained you that our target is going to be little have more focus towards export. Reason is that we're getting at least 5-7% better pricing premium in export market, and retail is also going to be very very important area for us, because as we are selling in domestic market, we are selling at 120 rupees to 125 rupees to any namkeen manufacturers or snacks manufacturer, the big companies. But export market, we are getting at least 10-15 rupees premium in export market, and further the price is triple in retail market, like 350 to 400 rupees a kg. Next slide. So this is a basic industry outlook which we can explain later. Next slide. So that is the breakup of various usage of our potato produce, that consists of like frozen foods and baby foods, and there is enough demand coming in like defense sector, railway sector, so that's enough demand coming in. But bakery is something which is globally quite popular as far as using potato as an ingredient. Next. So next slide. I mean, like we can create. So this has been our journey. Like we did phenomenal in terms of our sales growth. Last year we did around 77 crore, and this year we crossed more than 100 crore, and with tripling our capacity. Uh, by the way, just to explain you, as we are planning to triple our capacity, so it is not very contingent in that manner. We've already opened our LC, and to one of the largest machine potato processing machine manufacturer like Thomas. So it does not contain a lot of contingency in terms of our expansion plan. So we have tried to mitigate as much as possible in terms of going ahead with our expansion plan. So uh, we are able to set up entire a plant. In fact, it is going to be additional capacity expansion within our same factory premise. So it is not going to be like land acquisition, all approval, those sort of things, which might take a couple of years. So this we've already sorted. Machine, that LC we've opened, so we'll be able to achieve the capacity expansion, which is going to be almost triple of our existing capacity within 8 to 9 months. So that is a very, very optimistic thing for us. So that is how we'll be able to tap the market immediately. Please go ahead. So that is a breakup of various ratios that if during discussion we can have, during question answer we can have this discussion. So this is the balance sheet and P&L, which in fact a P&L and cash flow statement. We can have that discussion during our question answer session. Yeah. Next slide. So let's conclude. I mean, I think we've highlighted almost most of the things. Let's jump to question answer, and then anything you want to, anything Nishanji would want to have, anything you want to, or we can directly go to question answer session.
Yes.
Okay, sir. I request all the participants to post their questions in the comment box. Thank you. First question is from Mr. Vedant Shetty. What differentiates Shivashrit from other players in potato flakes industry?
Like see, the geographical advantage that we have as compared to any other manufacturers, we are having very long relationship with the big giants. So we are already supplying to them. We've captured more than 17 countries as far as export is concerned. So we are into potato business as far as cold storage and other business related business for almost 20 years. That gives us an advantage.
Also, we have been into the export from last 30 years, so we know how do we capture the export market.
Okay. Next question. अमित चौधरी, शिवाश्रित ने रिसेंटली श्री आहार ब्रांड के थ्रू B2C मार्केट में एंट्री की है, ये कंपनी के लॉन्ग टर्म विजन में कैसा फिट होता है?
So long term vision is like as I told you, the B2C market is growing a lot. Uh, there is a lot of awareness as far as consumer market is concerned. People prefer that some food item which can be readily cooked at home. And as I explained you before, it is not like processed food. So if you want to make aloo paratha or anything at home, or sandwich for your children, it can be cooked and used and cooked very, very easily. So you need not to have boiled potato at home and then mash it. So
And
that
in
is
fact,
We
you are
started
saving.
it as a pilot project in maybe December, 4-5 months back actually, but that went well. So in future actually, post expansion actually will definitely try to increase the concentration of the B2C segment.
And moreover, आप ये देखिए, we are in fact saving a time. अगर we have done the at present we have 2000 ऑनलाइन कस्टमर और हम लोगों को उनसे काफी वेरी गुड फीडबैक है, मतलब हार्डली सबने अच्छा फीडबैक दिया है. एंड मोर ओवर आप देखिए पैक्ड फूड की तरफ ट्रेंड बढ़ रहा है, एंड दे आर आज की डेट में सबसे ज्यादा महंगा है टाइम. इनफैक्ट किसी को 30 या 45 मिनट आलू के लिए टाइम स्पेंड नहीं करना पड़ेगा फ्रॉम बॉइलिंग वॉशिंग टू द बॉइलिंग, तो उनको बस ये काम 2 मिनट में हो जाएगा, तो ये सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम बचेगा।
Okay. Next question, please. दीपिका चड्डा, कंपनी B2B और B2C दोनों बिजनेस मॉडल फॉलो करती है, अगले 3 से 5 साल में रेवेन्यू मिक्स कैसे इवॉल्व होगा?
So very
See,
interesting question. A very interesting question. I mean, like this year, our target is to maximize our export revenue, to capture more export opportunities. That as of now, it is like 23% that we did. Last year, we could achieve 25%. So the export business require the availability of our produce, which we, because of capacity constraint, we are not able to take more orders. As I explained you, we are almost booked for 7-8 months, so it becomes very challenging for us to accept any further export order, any further opportunities. So just to give you a feeling that in Israel only we did 10 crore, almost 10 crore of export in a year. So it's very small country with very low population, and Middle East is very very big opportunity that we are always supplying to Dubai. So we need to have offices abroad. So the mix will be almost 50-60% export. That will give us better profitability. And one more thing, our export, like B2B India, gives me around 22 to 25% of EBITDA margin, wherein export will 28 to 30% EBITDA margin, and our retail is like 35 to 40% EBITDA margin. And this year we are targeting to have at least 5 to 7% of total B2C, which we would like to increase at least 5-7% every year. And export we can very well increase, because of capacity we are not taking much orders, but we can increase. So that is how we are very optimistic about increasing the revenue mix in going forward.
Okay. Next question. मिस्टर नीरज, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑपरेशंस की स्केलेबिलिटी और एफिशिएंसी पर कुछ इंसाइट शेयर कर सकते हैं?
As I mean, we've already we are trying to scale up our operation with by adding more capacity. So that is how we are already doing it. So efficiency will certainly
Next question.
increase with efficiency will certainly increase with capacity expansion, and of course cost of production is also going to come down with added capacity.
Next question, please. Mr. Nikhil, what are the biggest operational challenges you face in balancing B2B bulk supply with consumer retail demand?
So I mean, challenge is I mean, like same. I mean, like in B2C, we need to have little more awareness as far as this thing, maintain supply chain, and do little more digital marketing to come on uh, e-commerce platform. That is the normal challenge any B2C player will face. But in B2B, it is already set business. We are already doing with various existing giants of food industry, so that's not a big challenge as of now.
Okay. Next question, please. मिस्टर गोकुल, आपका सप्लाई चेन रॉ पोटैटो प्रोक्योरमेंट से लेकर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन तक कैसे स्ट्रक्चर है ताकि एफिशिएंसी मेंटेन हो?
I didn't get the question actually.
See, I will tell you, this supply chain is basically we are in a belt where the production of potato is very high. Okay, that Aligarh area. So as far the supply is concerned, actually that is not a constraint for us. But the problem is, this is a seasonal crop. We have to procure all the things from December to February or March. These 3-4 months, we have to procure the whole potato, which we'll use in our production for the whole remaining period until the next season. So for the procurement, actually we procure it locally, and we don't import it or we get it from far away places, and we store it in nearby cold storage, which I think there are a lot of cold storage in a radius of 10 kilometer. Okay, so that is the storage of a potato. And one more thing, actually, to ensure the supply chain is maintained, what we are doing, actually, we have expanded to contract manufacturing. So in that case, what we do, actually, we supply the seed, potato seeds to the farmers with an agreement. They will supply back the produce to us. So in that you actually, at least we ensure that 70 to 80% of our annual supply is maintained through this mini backward integration. Okay. So that is how we maintain, we keep our supply chain controlled and ensure that our factory is running for the whole year.
Okay. Next question, please. Harsha Joshi, with India's food processing sector expanding rapidly, where does Shivashrit see the highest growth opportunities, exports, QSR tie-ups, or retail?
So there's an export opportunity. I mean, we see a lot of export opportunity as 17 countries that consist of Middle East to South America. By the way, we are one of the few company who's having US FDA license also. So to get license is a very, very tedious task. It's not easy thing to get. So we see a lot of potential as
In
such.
fact, because we have lack of raw material to supply to them, we are not in a position to for a maximum supply. Now, when we'll have an expansion, we can talk to them.
Raw material nahi. Final product, हाँ.
Final product, we don't have enough final product to serve that market. So when we'll have the capacity, we have already told them, because we have sent the we have already disbursed our fund for the machines. So we have started talking to them in the harvesting period time.
There are opportunities there in the export as well as the retail also. So that is also a segment which is unexplored. We just had a pilot project which was a very successful. Around 2,000 customers or consumers are still there. So that we can grow in that segment where the margin is very high, and as well as the export where the demand is also very high, and we have been doing that for quite some time.
Okay. Next question, please. To settle art, what steps are being taken to ensure brand recognition and consumer adoption for Shri Ahar in a highly competitive retail market?
So retail market is not as competitive because not too many manufacturers are there. So and what we have noticed, if you go to e-commerce platform, a lot of retailers are also doing trying to market their own product in their own brand. So as we are already a manufacturer and trying to push our brand, and market is huge. Potato is something which can be, I mean, which is like after rice and wheat, it is mostly consumed food item. So its market is big. There are very limited manufacturers, so it will not be very difficult for us. So of course there will be more awareness will be required to create in market to digital marketing and other awareness program and everything that we are trying to push through our normal marketing channels.
Okay. Next question. Nikunj Patel. What role will digital marketing and consumer engagement play in expanding the retail brand?
It will go.
Of course it will be very, very important marketing tool to create awareness and then push our product uh, through digital marketing.
And it is, as you are aware, most of the Instagram and Facebook, mostly the women are using, and it is actually their product.
Okay. Next question. Chirag Panchal. Capacity utilization is already above 80%. How quickly can the upcoming expansion to 24,600 MTPA be absorbed by demand?
Uh, so capacity expansion is see there is some lean period. There is some at times machine has to, I mean, like it has to be stopped for maintenance and everything. So optimum capacity utilization will be only 90%. That will not go beyond that. Suppose we are trying to do 25,000 metric ton roughly. So the final produce will be around 22,000 metric ton only, which can be sold. So with upcoming expansion and kind of market share that we have, if we get 10 month for added capacity, we are able to use a decent capacity as such. In fact, trying to do 80% of the whatever time period that we're getting, we'll be able to do that.
And whatever the capacity right now we have, actually, we are running at a 24-hour shift, actually. Okay, I mean, 24 hour per day. And what are the available period is there, we're running on a 100% capacity. So the capacity utilization maybe 80%, considering the 365 days where we have maintenance days and all other days also. But as far as this expansion is concerned, post expansion, which basically will able to utilize the fully expanded capacity from 2027-28, because 26-27 during June or July we'll have that new plant ready, which will be available for 8 to 9 months in the next year, 26-27. In 27-28 we have the full capacity utilization. And for that, actually, as far as the absorbing the demand is concerned for the whole production, our existing customers are ready to take the extra produce, actually, considering the expanded capacity. And I already explained you earlier, actually, we are going to expand our export market and retail penetration. So we don't think the absorbing the produce will be an issue as far as the demand is concerned. Demand is anyways, it is very high. And we think there is a lot of scope to expand this capacity. And even if, as I already told you, after 2 years we are again thinking of expanding that capacity. But as of now we are thinking, I think post 2 years we will be running at 100% capacity from 27-28.
Okay. Next question. शुभम मौर्य, क्या आप पोटैटो फ्लेक्स के अलावा दूसरे प्रोसेस्ड फूड कैटेगरीज में एक्सपांड करने की सोच रहे हो?
नहीं, अभी नहीं,
ये
फिलहाल
तो स्कोप है, बट अभी राइट नाउ विद दिस एक्सपांशन वी आर नॉट प्लानिंग टू गो फॉर दैट, एक्चुअली. That is means non-organic growth, actually. We can think about that. Scope is there, but as of now we have not planned anything as such.
Okay. Next question. मिथिलेश यादव, कंपनी का डेट प्रोफाइल कैसा है और आईपीओ के बाद लेवरेज को मैनेज करने का प्लान क्या?
we are not leveraged. We are just debt equity is roughly around 1.3 1.5 maximum, so it's not much.
Okay. Next question. Shantanu, how important is the export business to your medium-term growth strategy?
Of course, as already explained, actually, that is very important to means keep our margin higher, because that is the area where that is a segment where our margin is comparatively higher as compared to the domestic market. So that, of course, that expansion in the export market is an added advantage in the medium and long term growth strategy. It is part of our strategy, actually. So from 20 to 23% right now, we are targeting 50 to 60% of the whole capacity in the next 2-3 years towards export. So that will definitely going to add. That's a part of my strategy, which is going to add the top line as well as the bottom line.
Next question. How is Shivashrit building its brand equity in both B2B and B2C segments simultaneously?
B2B already established one. B2C, as I told you, through e-commerce platform, we have our own portal. We're getting good traction. So through different marketing tools and creating awareness, that we are doing it.
Next. Prathamesh Gandhi, revenue grew 35% in financial year 25. What were the
We
key
did
drivers behind this?
we did capacity expansion last year, last to last year. So that contributed this revenue growth.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, पायल मुरे, क्या आप ग्लोबल फूड्स मेजर के साथ स्ट्रेटेजिक अलायंस या पार्टनरशिप करने की प्लानिंग कर रहे हो?
Uh, if you can be a little more specific, like what exactly is his question? Like food
See, other
major.
than supplying, we're not doing anything as of now, other than supplying the raw material like Haldiram or Pratap or ITC. So all these people are B2B supplier, B2B customers. Okay. So beyond that, actually, we have not yet planned to have any strategic partnership with anybody. As of now, we are not planning as such.
Okay. Next question. Mithilesh Yadav, who are the main competitors?
ISKCON, Balaji, Hyphen, and a couple of more. Or कौन सा?
Then I'm-
Yeah, there are some small one, but
Next
not very.
question. Okay. चिराग पांचाल, हाईली कॉम्पिटिटिव अर्बन मार्केट्स में नई लॉन्च की गई है श्री आहार रिटेल ब्रांड को ग्रो करने की स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है?
नहीं, Chirag, brand is one thing, but product is scarce. It is not there everywhere. Like it is not as competitive as had it been competitive, the price difference would have not been that much. B2B, we are selling at 120 rupees, retail 350 to 500 rupees. There is a market. I mean, you can Google it on, or you can see on retail market. We are the producer, so you can very well see that not too many manufacturers are there. So we are the producer. We can push our market, our potato flakes in retail market. So urban market may be competitive, but not for our product. It is just about creating awareness, and a lot of, as I told you, a lot of retailers are doing marketing. They're buying from market and then manufacturers and then selling their own brand.
Okay. Next question, please. The subtle art. The company is expanding capacity, will demand absorption. We ensure for this significant scale up.
Yes,
Yes.
we are doing capacity expansion, considering our existing demand that we're getting. See, before going for capacity expansion, we've done basic research of big giants. We as we are already booked for 7-8 months. We know that how much demand is likely to come. So that is for sure. Export market, we've been doing. We've tested the market. It is not something which for consuming our, even since we're doing almost triple, even if we do quadruple our capacity, with it can be absorbed without adding any further customer. With existing customer base, we are able to absorb this 3-4 time of our capacity.
Next question. Ayal, what is the management's vision for Shivashrit in next 5 years post listing?
To become important player in the market. I mean, like to be leading player in potato flakes business and related food processing business. That is our vision.
French fries next.
That there are various options in, like we know company can plan for various other avenues like frozen fries and so many things.
Frozen snacks.
We can do further forward integration. There is enough scope in food items. Yeah.
Next question, please. Prathamesh Gandhi, EBITDA margins have remained about 20%. How sustainable are these margins going forward?
It is not 20%. It is more than that. Actually, last year it was 25% roughly. This year is more than 22%, and it is very much sustainable because of I'll give you basic calculation to make 1 kg of potato flakes. We need to consume 4.5 to 5, 5.5 to 6 kg of potato. Potato, our buying price is roughly around 8 rupees to 10 rupees. So 50 to 60 rupees, that is a basic potato cost, and then 20-25 rupee processing cost. So power, briquettes, and everything, whatever is being required. So if you see that we our cost, I mean, like gross margin is going to be like decent. So whatever we are anticipating, it is going to be decent.
Next question, please. साहिल गुप्ता, B2C ग्रोथ के लिए ई कॉमर्स और ऑफलाइन रिटेल नेटवर्क्स को कैसे लेवरेज करने का प्लान है?
As I've told you that I think I've answered before that B2 segment के लिए हमें ऑफलाइन में लॉट ऑफ रिटेल चेन्स हैं, उनके साथ टाई अप करने का प्लान है, और ई कॉमर्स प्लेटफॉर्म के थ्रू भी हमें फर्दर मार्केट में पुश करने का प्लान है. बट ई कॉमर्स में काफ़ी डिमांड है और ट्रैक्शन है, लेकिन अगर आप फॉरेन कंट्री में देखें तो देयर इज यू नो ऑफ द शेल्फ आपको मिलेगा ये पोटैटो फ्लेक्स. यहाँ पे भी रिटेल चेन से हम टाई अप कर सकते हैं.
Okay. Next question. Rohan Jha, how do you plan to build stronger brand recall beyond Maharashtra to compete with national chains?
We are based in northern part of India, so not only northern part of India, but of course see there is enough geography to be covered. I mean, like even northern India is enough to be catered. I mean, like that way.
Okay. Next question. साहिल गुप्ता, पोर्टफोलियो डाइवर्सिफाई करने के लिए कौन से प्रोडक्ट इनोवेशंस या नए पोटैटो बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सप्लोर किए जा रहे हैं?
So our immediate target is to do capacity expansion to cater our existing uh, buyers. So as we have enough demand from them, so need to, I mean, as of now the IPO proceed is going to be in that segment only, then company will certainly plan for new avenues in that segment.
Okay. Next question, Arav Banerjee. The company has strong farmer engagement. Could you elaborate on how this ensures consistent quality and traceability?
As you know, we are already associated with the मतलब 20 साल से इस business में है, and moreover क्योंकि we were running a cold storage chain, हमको we have a strong connection with the farmers. So and in fact 7 years से we are producing a very good quality. तो हमारे से जो farmers जो जुड़े हुए हैं, they know what quality we do need, and we provide funding to procure a good quality seed as well as fertilizer. That's why we are getting good quality.
Okay. Next question. Neeraj, what message would you like to give to prospective investors evaluating this IPO?
They should I mean, for any investment they should look
See,
at the.
everything is in the RHP prospectus actually, but the thing is, see, people should look at the industry actually, look at the sustainability we have maintained for last 2 3 years. The figures are there actually. Beyond that, look at the industry where you are operating and the capacity expansion, which will add to my top and bottom line. And look at the industry where, and as a player, we are a very small player in the industry. The scope of expansion is very high. Okay, so you can see the growth as far as my expansion is concerned. Two expansions have done in the last 3 years, considering this one, and this one is much more than the existing expansion. It is from 8.5 we are adding another 15, which is almost double the present capacity. So that is what the prospective investor can evaluate. And numbers anyway, we cannot give you numbers, everything is available. Look at the industry, look at the way these products are used in the industries, like your fast food centers, like this namkeen, all these things, the way it is growing. So you can assess the means our means our capacity and how far we can go based on those factors actually. So that is what we can tell the prospective investor to evaluate.
Okay. Next question.
How many questions
Jatin.
are left? How many questions are left?
Sir, we'll take last 2 3 questions and then we'll conclude. Jatin Mehta, how does the
We have
company certificate?
we have all certification that whatever you mentioned, uh, in order to cater demand, that as it is already established that best food giants are buying from us. A lot of countries European countries, South American countries, Middle Eastern countries, they all are buying from us. So of course we need to pass through all these certification. In fact, recently one of the biggest food chain giants have conducted the audit also. They've completed. So quality is not a problem because we've got USFDA license as well.
This will help us because these are the regulatory things actually. You have to comply to these standards actually before entering into the market. Okay. So the certification gives us a value addition actually when entering into any market. So that is the added advantage we'll get.
Okay. Next question. Arjun Verma, all the best for the IPO. Just read some best wishes. Harsha Joshi, thank you for the great prompt answers.
Thanks.
Sir, I think we have covered all the questions. Thank you, Nishant sir. Thank you, Mahmood sir. Thank you, Pradeep sir. And thank you, Sushil sir. All the best for the IPO. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yeah, thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you everybody. Thank you all the investors. Yeah.